Oh, it's in Japanese. Light target combo. So we've seen that target combo before in the trailer. Looks like it's special cancelable. Okay, that looked like light flicker. That was definitely light flicker. So it's performed by a kick button. So this is the thing. I don't know how people are still confused. We're like confused about whether or not his flicker attacks were his kick buttons or not, or a stance. I don't know how you confuse this with a stance because, like the PlayStation blog said, it's performed by kick buttons, and also he no longer has any visual kick attacks anymore. So I would just assume that these would replace those kick attacks, but I don't know. Everybody's different. That looks like it's medium. It might be a low. Okay, yeah, light. It looks like it hits low, but it might just be low profile. That's heavy. Okay. So he has target combos on his kick attacks. Okay, that looked like a flicker taunt combo. Even if an opponent stays out of your regular flicker attack range, you can use Psycho Flicker, a special move that covers even more ground. Okay, so Psycho Flicker has more range than just his normal flicker to control the ground game. You can also use Psycho Knuckle to close the gap in a hurry, so that's his charge heavy punch, I assume. Okay, so that's the uncharged version of the Psycho Flicker. Then charge heavy punch, right? Damn, that's full screen. I wonder if it's negative on block though. Psycho Spark, that's his fireball, right? Close range punch that generates a ball of psycho power, good for close range combos or to cancel out an opponent's incoming projectiles. So he's sort of anti-projectile, but like not really. This here's a wicked downward punch cloaked in psycho power. Even if it's blocked, they'll have a hard time landing a hard counter attack. So when you're throwing out normal attacks that leave you wide open, cancel them with this. So yeah, this is more of a safe special move. Probably doesn't deal a lot of damage and doesn't look like it causes a knockdown on hit. So just use it for in like block strings and frame traps, I assume. Yeah, this is like a safe special move. You can follow up with a badass move called, oh, I forgot they're talking about first person here. Move I call the Psycho Shoot that sends the Psycho power flying forward. Change up the speed by using different button strengths and keep them honest. Okay, so that's his fireball. Oh, it looks pretty. It's like moderately slow. Not Aki slow, not Juri slow, but like in the middle. Oh, you can change the strength for speeds, different speeds. Yeah, you can make it really fast. So basically, Luke Fireball. The icing on the cake is that Psycho Spark can cancel out any projectiles. Yeah, that's basically like any Fireball. I mean, it's sort of like a hybrid between DJ Fireball because instead of two projectiles, the first hit is not a projectile. So yeah, he basically gets a free OD fireball if you kind of think about it, but you need to have the correct timing to um nullify two fireballs. Yeah, mid-range it looks like an anti-fireball. But also, who's really throwing a fireballs mid-range? I mean, I guess that's sort of reasonable to do that. Okay, so Psycho, this is the overdrive version. So they both become 2 hits. Okay, it looks pretty slow. So it looks like you do like drive rush after that. Oh, you can change the speed. Okay. I don't know if you have to do the strength like during the Psycho Spark, or you have to input the strength during Psycho Shoot. I guess we'll figure that out later. Hard to counter, easy to use in combos. Psycho Spark is going to be your go-to attack. Okay, looks like this is his signature attack. And it nullifies a lot of projectiles, it looks like. Okay, so that's safe. You get a follow-up on OD. Okay. Yeah, looks like his joggle. Okay, Psycho Uppercut. So this is coming back from Street Fighter 5. Unleash a powerful uppercut cloaked in Psycho Power. Useful for countering an opponent's jumping attacks, or as a way to close out combos. So yeah, kind of similar to Street Fighter 5. I don't know if it was a reliable anti-air. I know it was a good combo ender. I feel like his 2-kick special was more of an anti-air than this, but we'll see. Because the one Street Fighter 5 had a little bit more forward movement rather than upward movement. And I don't know if it had upper body invincibility either, but it looks like this one's in this game it's a little bit more of an anti-air. Okay, that looks like his light. The light version unleashes a mean uppercut in place, while the medium and heavy versions move forward first before unleashing the nasty. That looks like his heavy one. Okay, no, that's his heavy one. Yeah, that looks more reminiscent of a Street Fighter 5 one. I'm gonna move this out the way. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. This attack's invincible against mid-air attacks, so use it as a welcome present when someone gets too jumpy with you. Just remember that some versions move you forward, so adjust accordingly. Yeah, so it looks like his heavy version was most reminiscent of his Street Fighter 5 version, therefore like not as reliable of an anti-air. So it looks like the light version is going to be one of your go-to anti-airs in this game. And it does have upper body invincibility now, apparently. Yep, scare them away with a projectile and then tire them. Classic neutral game. Hit them when they're high enough and you'll get a chance to land another attack before they kiss theirs. So I think the light one causes a juggle, right? Yeah. Oh, followed up by Psycho Blitz. Okay. So yeah, if you juggle them in the air, you get another follow-up. Hit them with a smoking uppercut that's invincible to their attacks, then bring them crashing down. Pretty sick, right? Okay, so that's his reversal. Doesn't look like you get Oki off of this. Maybe like a fireball. Oh yeah, invincible totally. Like totally invincible. This attack taxes some time to come out, so I wouldn't try and snipe an opponent's quick attacks with it. But if they screw up and are wide open with an attack, hit him hard with this. So yeah, pretty reminiscent of Street Fighter 5, where it had a long startup, but to balance it out, it had like full invincibility for the entire startup. So it's a very interesting reversal that will probably like beat out safe jumps and stuff like that. Yeah, quick attacks. You could jab and then still have time to block, which is kind of terrible, but like, yeah. I guess it forces the opponent to like use a light attack on you rather than use a heavier one. Psycho Blitz unleashes a combination of punches cloaked in Psycho Power, useful when canceling from normal attacks, or as a way to close out combos. Okay, so this is like his Psycho Flicker in Street Fighter 5. This is your classic triple flurry. The medium and heavy versions knock down an opponent, giving you a chance to fold them like a bad poker hand. So yeah, I guess the light version is his Street Fighter 5 version. Medium and heavy are new, so they cause knockdowns. I'm assuming the heavier the strength, the more the more you move forward to close the distance. Okay, that looks like it's medium. Okay, heavy like knocks you to the ground for a little ground bounce thingy for more Oki, I assume. Ooh, it's negative in this game, guys. This is best used to end combos, so make sure it connects. When this attack is blocked, it leaves you open, which is something all good boxers want to avoid. Yeah, so it looks like it's negative now. I guess you're gonna have to opt more for your Psycho Spark to for block strings now. If you can't just spam this move in neutral anymore, which is a good thing, because I know people are gonna get really annoyed by it, so that looked like his people are confused. I'm assuming that's his crouch light kick right here. because he's aiming for your feet and he no longer has any punches. The thing is, it doesn't have a flicker attack, and I feel like even just because it doesn't have a flicker animation does not like like does not necessarily mean it's not a kick attack. I think this is his crouching light kick because he's like aiming for your feet rather than aiming for like your crotch area. So yeah, that looks like his crouching light kick here into medium. So it looks like light, medium links into light or cancels into light from light. I'm being stupid. Overdrive. Pepper them with a series of body. So I ran out of disk space and I hadn't realized that until I finished reacting to the entire video. So I'm just gonna go back and like look over it again, and sorry for the no raw reaction, but yeah, I can still break it down. So this is plus on block, so I guess they want you to use this on block strings. It's really deceiving because it looks like it's negative, so I don't know, that feels a bit janky to me, but you know, whatever, it's plus on block. Or safe on block at least. Yeah, it looks like they really want you to spend resources to keep up the pressure, or like if you're uncertain if the opponent's gonna block or not. Which is kind of true for all characters. You know, you want to spend resources to keep up the pressure. Psycho Flicker. So yeah, this is his Psycho Snatcher. Uncharged version is just like a good poke from mid range. It's longer than his normal flicker attack. And light, medium, heavy. Light is low, medium is straight ahead. No, wait. No, light is straight ahead, medium is low, and heavy is diagonal. So you can charge it, but it takes a while, so it has a long startup. So you obviously even if the opponent like had like sloth reaction speed, like you're gonna get jumped on. Unless you like mix it up with the heavy attack and they can't jump on you anymore. Yeah, you'd kind of have to like call out like a jump from your opponent if you want to do charged heavy and neutral. But yeah, you get rewarded heavily for it, so there might be some sick like Evo moments from this, or not just Evo moments, like you know, some sick call out moments. Yeah, you get a follow-up juggle after that. Okay, you can yeah, but you basically have to like call it out mostly. You can kind of like hit her. But yeah, I guess you'd be mixing up between light and heavy in case like they start catching on, so that you scare them with light so that they jump into your heavy. It looks like you can't. This looks like a really heavy mix-up tool. You can charge it up and cancel into kill rush and kill in case like you think they're gonna jump on you at the last second, or yeah, after they do that, like they try to drive it back to you. And then you can call up parry and throw dash up into them. Because you know they're gonna want to parry your attack. Overdrive shoots out like light, but automatically charged. So yeah, it looks like you're gonna want to be using this in neutral for an automatic free combo in neutral if it lands. So yeah, you get a combo follow up after that. And that's actually crazy. I can't believe you actually get a medium out of a block, but it's understandable because it costs resources. But yeah, I'm surprised it's not like light or anything. You get medium, which is crazy. So yeah, you can pull them in for some extra pressure, possibly even a throw mix-up. The only downside is that you can't go into stance or feint. Yeah, so yeah, opponent gets a free punch jumping on you if they see you charge this up. Or yeah, or a drive impact. The way he falls on the ground is actually so goofy to me. I don't even know why. Kill rush forward and backward. So you can dash forward. I don't know what they mean by like it's time dependent. I don't know if like how performing forward or backward kill rush is time dependent. I think it might be strength dependent, but I'm not sure which strengths would be correspondent to which. I would assume light is forward and heavy is backward, but then medium, I don't know what medium would be corresponding to. I don't know how you would perform these two moves, but it says it's time dependent, which is confusing to me. Yeah, you can cancel a poke you cancel it from a poke in case like just in case like if you're not sure if your poke is gonna land, you can just like quickly dash back out of the opponent's range for a whiff punish, which is crazy. Like he already has long range pokes, and now he has this extra tool on top to help you get out of like into a safer situation in neutral. Go rush forward. It's distance. Oh, you get two things. So you get this mini uppercut, and you get this heavy uppercut. So I think the mini uppercut you need to press earlier. The heavy uppercut, I think you get a juggle off of. You press a little later. Oh, it looks like you get a... Okay, if they're already juggled, you can use the light one, then cancel, then it'll cause a juggle state as well. But originally, if you just like link from a heavy attack or cancel from a heavy attack, you can use kill switch chaser, is it called? Or kill switch break? Kill switch chaser. You can use kill switch chaser for a juggle. So if they're already juggled, you can use light for a juggle, and if they're not, if you're just canceling from heavy attack, you'd use kill switch chaser. And here's his outfit too, looking good. Psycho Storm is level 1. So standard level 1, you know, I think all of his supers are pretty standard, you know. Invincible except for projectiles. Now, I'm not a big fan of the animation of this super. It kind of looks like he's concealing his fist and sort of just letting out a flurry of tentacles out of his arms, but like I'm sure it'll grow on me like the animation. But for now it looks kind of janky to me. But the last hit looks cool. Yeah. Standard level. It looks like, what is it? Do you get OP options? Okay, you might get like one dash up, but I think he might send you flying across to the opposite side of the stage. But I think you can follow up with a charged heavy punch. Yeah, standard level 1. I don't know if this would be like a good substitute for his like OD uppercut. It might be because his OD uppercut's kind of slow, but who knows? I guess it's like a bit of a mix-up game because like you don't know if your opponent's gonna jab or projectile on offense. So yeah, that slower reversal might be a little bit of a weakness, except for safe jumps. You could totally beat out safe jumps. Unless your opponent blocks on safe jump, like for like a few seconds, but then you could get a throw mix up into that. Psycho Cannon. So yeah, this is level 2, which is reminiscent of his V-Trigger 1. I'm not liking that startup animation. It looks kind of tacky to me, but maybe they just forgot to clean it up a bit. I don't know. Or maybe that's just the way it's intended to look, but personally I think they could have done a little bit better on the startup animation. Okay, his level 2 is like the only like not orthodox level 2. Except for the fact I would assume it's not invincible on startup. So that's I guess it's kind of like an orthodox level 2, but most characters aren't really most characters level 2s are unique to their character because it's either an install or some sort of other like just high damaging move. But yeah, his is, I guess like if you're speaking in terms of like other characters having a unique level 2, then yeah, his level 2 is pretty orthodox, it looks. And yeah, it looks like you can charge up Psycho Snatcher while that ball is going out. You can change the speed of the projectile based on the string. So it looks like you could, I don't know if it's fast enough to punch people full screen. I don't know why you would want to use heavy. It's probably only like combo dependent, like combo specific to use heavy version, but it looks like most of the time you're going to want to use light version to for your pressure and neutral. Because it forces the opponent to block or jump. Because, you know, yeah, you can answer them. Psycho Chamber is level 3. So they're going to showcase this level 3 first, and then a CA. I was hoping for like some sort of new combo, but it doesn't look like they're going to show anything. Yeah. pretty standard level 3. Looks pretty good. You're pretty much neutral after. And here's a CA, guys. Why does he have a barcode on his arm? Does that like signify something? Like is this like clone identity? I would assume so, right? Yeah, puts you in a punching bag. Early uppercut, Psycho Snatcher, and slams your head into the ground. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. It's pretty reminiscent of the teaser trailer that we saw a few weeks ago too, where he takes the big guy and like slams your head into the ground, his head into the ground. So yeah, now I see it. Now I see it. I see the image now. It looks like you're about the same distance on CA and as level 3. And his win pose, guys. I'm still obsessed with this. Like a week later, like that. That shit's so cool, bro. Like so cool. I could watch it all day.